everyone, and welcome to this video of ZK Studies, where we are going to be looking at blood vessels, including capillaries, arteries, and veins. So let's get started. First, we have arteries. The function of arteries is to carry blood away from the heart, and you can help remember this by the fact that arteries start with the letter A. So A matches with away. And most of the time, arteries contain oxygenated blood. There are a couple of characteristics that arteries have. Firstly, they have a narrow lumen. Now, a lumen is the gap in blood vessels. And arteries have a narrow lumen in order to help them maintain a high blood pressure and keep blood flowing. The walls of arteries are also thick and muscular. Which help the arteries to withstand the high blood pressure and not collapse. Also, the arterial wall is highly elastic. And what this does is it helps with stretch and recoil. Finally, arteries also lack valves. So this is dissimilar to veins, which have valves, because in arteries there is no need to prevent the backflow of blood. It's already traveling at high blood pressure. So narrow lumen, thick muscular walls, elastic walls, and no valves are some of the features of arteries. Now let's move on to veins. So unlike arteries, which carry blood away from the heart, veins take blood back into the heart. And you can memorize this because they have IN for in. So the function into the heart. And most of the time, blood in the veins is deoxygenated. So unlike arteries, veins have large lumen. So the gap in the blood vessel is relatively large. This is because it reduces the resistance of blood flow. the walls are also relatively thin because there's no need for stretch and recoil. And they don't need muscular walls either because blood is traveling at low pressure. And there's no need for stretch and recoil. But then again, veins do have valves. And they're there to prevent the backflow of blood, to ensure that it flows in the correct direction. So large lumen, thin, non-elastic walls, and valves are some of the features of veins. Now for capillaries. Some of the features of capillaries are that they are one-cell thick. This is important because it provides a short diffusion distance. Which speeds up the rate of gaseous exchange. They also have a relatively large lumen, and blood pressure in the capillaries is low. The purpose of this is that blood flows more slowly in the capillaries, and this provides more time for materials to be exchanged. So capillaries are one cell thick, and blood is traveling at low blood pressure.